nighttime. For most of us, a time for rest, a time for parents to soothe their children and put them to sleep. But what if your only comfort each evening was the steady drumbeat of car traffic overhead? The rhythm of an urban jungle, a constant refrain of isolation, hopelessness, and fear. Shauna Percival knows that feeling. Last year, this fenced-off area under I-5 near James Street was her home.
I was having a hard time on the streets with drugs.
She was also 6 months pregnant, just weeks away from giving birth to twins. That's when an outreach team swept her camp, and a case manager asked her a question that changed her life.
One of the guys literally looked at me, looked at my stomach, and he's like, "Do you want us to take you to a place where you can get help?" And for the first time in months, I said yes. And I mean, you have no idea how much of a miracle that moment was, that I was willing to admit that I needed help and take it. Because these two are my heroes, they really are. Had I not gotten pregnant with them, I would probably still be out there if I wasn't dead.
It's a celebration of life, of many lives changed.
Mommy loves you little bits, such beautiful little girls.
Welcome to the Lullaby Project, a collaboration between musicians from the Seattle Symphony, music therapy students from Seattle Pacific University, and Mary's Place, King County's largest family shelter network, which for a short time was home to Shauna and her two girls, Jaden and Violet, otherwise known as JJ and Vi.
Are you going to fit that whole thing in your mouth?
And my daughters were born sober. They did not suffer withdrawal outside the womb. And that in itself is a miracle.
It was amazing to work with Shauna and to hear she was so open about talking about her problems and so proud of herself for what she had overcome.
Flutist Zart Damburian Eby helped Shauna create her song. A process started 3 months before this concert, as symphony musicians and music therapy students came to Mary's Place to help 4 moms and 3 kids write lullabies.
The moms just come up with words that describe their kid, lively or happy or sad, and try to kind of get them into a rhythm.
Vi, you're the boss and you want your way. Even in the hospital you wanted to stay. Yes, I know.
Musicians record the lullabies on stage at Benaroya Hall, then hand out CDs to the moms and kids who wrote the songs at a special listening session at Mary's Place.
I'm sorry I woke you up.
We really had fun with Shauna's because of the twins, and she was talking about how different they were from each other. So we decided to have a verse about each one and to have a different style of music for each baby.
Mommy loves you.
The highlight of the Lullaby Project is a public performance in Benaroya Hall's Octave 9 room on Mother's Day.
We hope you grow up big and strong, and I can teach you right from wrong.
It is such an emotional ride to go through this. Okay, I'm gonna start crying again. But what they want for their kids is what everybody wants. They want their kids to be healthy, they want them to be happy, and they want them to thrive.
The Lullaby Project might seem like a departure for a symphony that plays for more than 315,000 people a year. But Associate Principal Flutist Jeff Barker says the thousands of others sleeping on the streets just outside this performance space are a crowd just as important to pay attention to.
And right now, homelessness is one of the biggest problems we have in our region. And so we get together and we brainstorm and we try to think of what we could do as an arts organization to approach that issue.
Mary's Place is one of 15 local homeless service agencies the Symphony works with as part of its Simple Gifts initiative, using the power of music to connect with people who felt abandoned, to build confidence in those who felt lost, and to heal those who've been hurt.
Our focus for sure is what can we do to bring some joy or some using our music to help these families in whatever way we can.
Danielle Kuhlman is a horn player and vocalist who says when musicians visit homeless shelters and when families in need come to concert halls, some of the unseen or assumed barriers to our shared humanity come down.
Painting and drawing and sometimes hugging, laughing and learning with family.
All of us are nervous and excited and open, and I think that's just a beautiful way for people to connect no matter where we are in life. I think it's really beautiful to kind of get to the essence of what music is really capable of.
For Shauna Percival, her lullaby marks a new chapter in her life, a new song to sing, where she's the one in charge of writing the next verse.
I just want to do my best to kind of teach them their own self-discipline so they don't end up making the mistakes that me and their dad made.
Some things are meant to be, and that's why you chose me.
And for the Seattle Symphony, these are lullabies perhaps not meant to put us to sleep, but to wake us up and inspire us to reach out in our own way to those who need help all around us.
I'm trying to get a good job so that no matter what happens, I can provide a good life for them. I feel like I should give them a good life because they saved mine.
Be blessed, JJ and Vine.
Watch CityStream Thursday nights at 7 on the Seattle Channel, or get video on demand and podcasts anytime at seattlechannel.org.